All right. I'm giving this a second to push the stream through, and it is pushing right now. And I have a mosquito that's stalking me, but it's all right. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I am coming in. It is right now 5 o'clock in the morning, and I have been awake since 2:30 a.m. I have been trying everything that I can think of to try to get back to sleep, and nothing is working. I've had insomnia for the past few days. Hi, welcome. Welcome. I've had some form of insomnia for the past few days, and I said, oh no, Rayo, listen. No, 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 no. That's just, listen. No, no, nothing is the matter with me. That's just the title. It's a song. It's a song from Anthony Hamilton. I, I feel a mess. Oh my goodness. I need to change the title. I need to change the title if people are concerned about me. No, 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 no. Nothing is the matter. Nothing is the matter. I just have insomnia. So I figure maybe there's some other people that's up as well. I've been awake since 2:30 in the morning. I've tried, and then so I've had insomnia for the past few days. So with that has come a headache. Thank you. Goldie knows what I'm talking about. Goodness, like you all don't know this song. You know what? All right. Like before I made this video, I was missing the 90s, like 90s R&B. So I was thinking, because I was laying there and I was trying to sleep. And I was just like, what is going on? Why can't I sleep? It's been like this for the past week. And I would typically take some lemon balm, and lemon balm typically calms me. And then I'm able to go back to sleep. But thank you, Island Girl. I've been awake since 2:30 a.m. So I feel you. So I just don't feel like swallowing or tasting anything right now. But I did swallow some pain medication because my headache was off the hook, because I was like, I can't deal with this anymore. So I was like, let me swallow this pain medication. And my headache did go away. And then I was laying there, and then I started to fall asleep, and then I heard in my ear, and then I'm like swatting all around. It was a mess, and then ever since then I haven't been able to get back to sleep. So I figured if I'm awake, maybe there's some people out there who are awake as well, and rather than what people are calling doom scrolling, might as well just come out and see if you all are here. I miss the 90s. I miss 90s R&B. I miss the way things were before now. Like, so recently what the hell? Now, L, you should not be awake. What is going on? Well, I'm happy you're here, but I wish that you were sleeping. I wish everybody was getting their 8 hours of sleep. But nonetheless, so I there's a friend, a new friend, not new, but it's been 6 years, right? And I had reached out to this person when I was like after my surgery, when things were kind of, I don't know, I reached out to the person reached back out to me and was like, just it was like a rushed kind of message. And then after that I just was like, you know what, let me just concentrate on healing, right? And then I sent the person a message, and I was like, are you all right? Because I'm like, this person not getting back in touch with me, leaving me on red. Maybe this person, because this person also had gotten diagnosed with something chronic. And so I was like, let me check on this person. And I checked on the person, and the person was like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm in the best health of my life and all this stuff. And I was like, so when I reached out to you, when I was like fresh out the hospital and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And the person was like, oh, I was traveling at the time and then this, that, and the other. And then so I sent, you know how you send those long text messages and I'm like, look, you know what? This this relationship really hasn't been giving, really, because I'm like, we've known each other for 6 years. We haven't really hung out. When I reached out to you, I didn't hear back and blah, blah, blah. Like the person hit me back, but then I wrote them back and then they just left me. Oh, there's a bug in here. Left me on red, right? And so you see my bite, right? You see that bump? This is what I'm dealing with these bugs all around me. So nonetheless, right? I wrote this person a long message and I was like, it's all good. When I look back, I see that, this hasn't really been consistent. And then the person immediately called me and was like apologetic and all this stuff and was like, I'm really grateful that you reached out because life has been so lonely. And I'm like, what the F? I'm like, how is it that a person can be living in their life, be experiencing loneliness, and not reach out to friends? And so I don't know what's going on with this current state of living that we're in. And then we're under constant assault from the news in our country. If you're a quote unquote minority, you're, I know, right, truly. If you're a quote unquote minority, then you're surrounded by people who have a vested interest in ignoring and continuing racism. Now we see that free speech is under attack in the United States, and we got people, ignorant, blind, stupid ass people that are like, well, people, conservatives been getting canceled. And I'm like, there's a difference between consumers deciding that they're not going to support a person and the government getting involved and getting entertainers taken down. Like, you know what? When I wake up, because I'm going to get to sleep tonight. Well, it's not night anymore. The mosquitoes, see, mosquitoes. So I'm going to do a video and I'm going to show you all Obama's response to this whole Charlie Kirk thing. Because remember, Charlie Kirk had insulted Michelle Obama. That was one of the women that Charlie Kirk targeted. Perry, good morning. Uh, ciao, Bella. Ciao, tutti. So I'm going to play his response because listening to Obama, it just sent like cool waters down my being because it was just so nice to actually hear from a leader who sounded dignified, intelligent, elegant, intelligible, eloquent. It was just nice to hear from a leader who sounded like he had some goddamn sense. Maris is saying, oh no, Marisol is saying, the news has got me ridden with insomnia. I had to listen to dance music today just to start my day and not think too much. No, I feel you. Listen, I feel you because we are really going through it here in the US. Like, it is. Marjorie's saying, I had someone that tried to hit me in their car. Unfortunately, racism exists. Yeah, you know what? I was walking to commute to school. And you all see how I go to school. Not that dress matters or nothing. But I have on my backpack, my pants, my sweatshirt, and all this other stuff, right? Walking to the train, right? And this car passes me by and is like, does like some kissing and like, ooh, something about my body, something, right? And then the person got caught behind a red light. So then I'm walking and I pass by the car and the person is like, God damn, right? So then I back up and I'm like, excuse me, you wanted to say something to me? And the person was like trying to look forward and I'm like, you wanted to say something to me? I was like, you speaking to me? And then he turned on the music and was like, what? And I was like, you speaking to me? And he was like, no, if I was speaking to you, I would have just spoken to you. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I kept walking. I'm like, I know that that was a dangerous thing to do. I know. But I'm like, what's going on? And I was really close to a precinct too. So I was not afraid. But I was like, I'm like, what is going on out here with these men? These men are not all right. These racists are not all right. I'm reading on Reddit, all of these people come in there with their relationship issues, and men are really acting like they rather be with one another. They're listening to these red pill spaces, and they're playing themselves. Truly is saying, I'm thinking about China, but I don't know yet. I'm hearing China has a dictator. I'm hearing that the media is controlled by China so that you're not able to see the real deal of what's actually happening. When you speak to Chinese people who are not on social media, you get a sense that there's a fly in the ointment, and they can't say. You know what? Go contact a distributor on Alibaba or AliExpress and ask them what China is really like. Talk to them on the phone and ask them, what is China really like? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what the truth is, because the truth is being altered in the United States. If you see, they trying to paint a whole political, we only have two political parties, and they're trying to deem one of them a terrorist organization so that they could begin arresting and harming people who affiliate with the other party system. This is called the consolidation of power. So Vanessa is saying Colombia is better. What I say is go visit for yourself. You right now you still have an American passport. Go visit these places for yourself. I visited Colombia and there was an undercurrent of danger in the air. Right now Colombia is in the middle of a civil war. Listen, go visit some of these places for yourself. Do your research. And I honestly, I really don't know what to say. Tonya, where have you been? I sent you a message. I got your message and I replied back and I have not heard back from you. So yes, Grand Rising. However, where have you been and what's going on? Prince is saying any Western European country is better than the USA. What are we considering better? All of these developed nations got developed off the backs of black people. Listen, I don't want to start. I don't see anything on my hand, but I hope I clipped it. I don't want to start cursing right now in the middle of the night because it's early, but I'm in a Black Studies class right now, and I'm learning that Wall Street got its start from the buying and selling, the trading. I need to confirm this because I'm hearing, but I need to confirm in the readings that Wall Street got its start from the slave trade, buying and selling of human beings. The Wall Street that we know today got its start trafficking. So now these people want to talk about leave this country. No, mother effer, this country is what it is because of the labor of our ancestors. We ain't going nowhere. This is not a white nation. And the damn ideologies of these devils is what has the world like it is right now. So I haven't been to South Africa. You know, every place has its good and its bad. All I'm saying is visit. Visit. I'm hearing some people talking about moving to South Africa. We need to, you know what we need to do? We need to do like a damn, an expat tour. We need to go and tour different places looking for somewhere to live because, or I don't know. I really honestly don't know because I feel like we're outnumbered in this country. Like people, look, left wing, right wing, same bird. Like there are, like I have a lot of white people in my comments right now because of the Charlie Kirk stuff that I've been putting up. And shout out to the person who said they're binging the shorts. I need to, you know what, while I'm up, I could probably edit some video, right? Um, I forgot what I was about to say, damn it, because I'm all over the place, right? We need to go on, oh, what was I saying? I was like, we need to go on a tour to see where we want to live, but do we give up this country? We're outnumbered. And I was like, left wing, white. Oh, yes, this is what I was going to say, right? One of these right wing persons wrote to me and was like talking about the racism of people in the Democratic Party. And I'm like, no, duh. There's white people in the Democratic Party. I see the bug. Oh, that one is a fruit fly, but the other one was a mosquito. But nonetheless, I'm like, duh. Like, you think you're telling me something new? There's white people in the Democratic Party, and white people in general seem to be oblivious to racism. They seem to have a vested interest in their damn ignorance. So, exactly, Tonya, slavery is what built the economic system because it was like you could go over to Africa, right? And you could just pick up workers, pick up human beings and enslave them. And you don't have to pay them. All you have to do is pay for the ship, and then you have an endless supply of laborers. Like these devils, I understand why people were calling them devils. Whiteness is demonic. Whiteness is a construct. It's not real. And it is rooted in subjugation. Whiteness was created to subjugate. When the slave trade first began, it was not racial at all. As a matter of fact, there's no such thing as one, two, three races. People were identified by their tribes and their countries. This is why we had the Greco-Roman empires. We had Greece, we had Rome, we had these empires that were territories. It had nothing to do with whiteness. My stomach is now starting to growl. I'm starting to feel hungry. Oh, the gnats are coming for the light. Okay, well, I don't mind the gnats as long as they're not biting me and sucking my blood. And Prince is saying the Africans were pissed when they outlawed the slave trade. That shows your goddamn ignorance. What is Africa? What is an African? Like, wake the fuck up, please. You're gonna get me cursing. I done already started, but don't get me to continue. Wake the fuck up. You calling yourself a prince? Use your time, ma, to educate yourself. There was no Africa. Even Nigeria is a combination of, because like even I was ignorant years ago when I was talking about Nigeria and the slave trade. There was no Nigeria. Nigeria is a construct of Europeans who put together three large tribes, tribal areas. This is why they're not getting along today. Oh, there's a mosquito. Come on. Oh, you're going to come out my hands? Okay. Listen, Shiro is saying they are soulless people. You know, I'm trying not to feel that way. I am feeling like it's culture, it's programming, that there's nothing inherently broken about them as human beings. That a lot of this is just perpetuated programming, right? El Ram is saying actually racism always existed. In order to hate a group of people based on color is racism. The darker you are, God, you know, I hate when people try to educate and they don't know what they're talking about. Racism hasn't always existed because races haven't always existed. There has been tribalism. There has been people who are from a particular region warring with other people. But please, 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 let's stop this. Races have not always existed, so it's impossible to say that racism has always existed. And it doesn't see, the thing is to say this is the logical fallacy to claim, if the argument is that racism has always existed, then it is to imagine that where we are right now was an inevitable succession of past events into the present. No, we are living under the programming of what has become normal. There were no races before. There were people who were in regions, in tribes, in families. And it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. This is unnatural. This is not natural. This is unnatural. This is programming. What we think of as normal is unnatural. Let me drink some water and calm myself. Akira is saying then the Irish wouldn't have been slaves. This is what I'm saying. Men, since the creations of patriarchies, have been working on enslaving one group after another. The very first people that they enslaved were women. Fight me. If there's anybody here who would like to debate me on this, please put up the number 1 and I'll put down the phone number for you to call in. Hey, Peer Together, what are you all doing up this early? Right? I feel like I need to put some protein in my water to just kind of help my belly because I don't want to eat right now. Give me a second. Let me. Ever since my surgeries, like the doctors have really been stressing the importance of protein to help your meaty tissue heal. And so I don't feel like eating this time of the morning. So give me 1 second. Let me just get my protein together. All right. I'm a mess right now. Can't eat, can't sleep. All right. So, let me see. I believe I missed some comments. This is the way they want it to be. This is the way they want it to be since they are who are in power and hold most of the resources. It's their way. I tell people, educate yourself. Education is never a scam. White people are a mutation of black people. Eve is the mother of all races. Tonya, you need to do a TED talk, educate some people. Slumber party. I know that's right. So, oh, my watch needs to be, the battery is low. Give me 1 second. Let me put it on the charger. Oh, you know what? I did my hot yoga this past week, and that hot yoga like has slimmed me up a little bit just from that one session, like really getting it in. So yeah, so the very first people that they enslaved were women, and then they went from there, and they, back in the tribal days, they tried to enslave men, but men were very difficult to control. I need to learn more about that. But if there's somebody who feels that they know more right now than I do, please come forward. Let's talk. Let's talk. Miss is saying, what in the I just woke up is going on? Exactly. We all just woke up. It's very early on a Saturday, and a lot of us can't sleep. The US is in turmoil. Hence, a lot of us are having internal turmoil. I'm trying something out on my face right now, but I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to promote it. I don't know how well it is. So I'm trying it out because I need to get another facial. I want to get some microderm abrasion going, because microderm abrasion with the vitamin E is very powerful. Oh, I done ran out of water. Give me 1 second. I gotta fill back up my water. All right. I'm a mess right now. Can't eat, can't sleep. I really loved it. Well, the hot yoga was so difficult. When the class was over, I laid there and I cried. And then people came up to me trying to encourage me. I was so embarrassed. It was very difficult. I honestly, because I did hot yoga before and I really loved it because I like being warmed down to my bones, right? But when I went back after a long time of not being well and healing and all that other stuff, I so Butterfly is saying in India they've always had a caste system. Let's Google that, because remember India was also colonized by the British, and then if you know how the British get down. Okay, so when I typed in when did caste, so I'll put this. Let me make this smaller so that we can all see. When I type in when did caste, it says when did caste system start in India? It says the caste system, hold on. All right. It says the caste system's origins are not definitive, but evidence suggests its foundation began with the Vedic period around 1500 to 1000 BCE with the Indo-Aryans and their societal structure. Let's see. There's a graph here. caste system in India today. Okay. So it says, so let's see. When did the caste system in India become colorist? Okay. Let's see. The colorist association with India's caste system was significantly reinforced, solidified during the period of British colonial rule, 1757 to 1947. So, this is what I'm saying. When these devils went around the world, they decided to put themselves at the top of the hierarchy when they created whiteness. So, I don't know. It just seems as if brutality and subjugation followed them wherever they went. And I'm trying very hard in my heart not to group all of them together and judge people on the merit of who it is that they are individually. Prince of Sheba is saying the Vedas speak bad of darker skin tones. I don't know. And I don't know. We can Google it. Let's Google it. Did the Vedas speak bad about, okay, about darker skin? Let's see. This is AI coming up with this. Some passages in the Rig Veda speak negatively of enemies described as having dark skin, but scholars widely debate whether this was reference to skin color or allegorical description of evil and ignorance. There is no consensus about the Vedas promoted color-based discrimination. Is it possible that if you are not 100% sure about something, that you qualify your statement with that you're not sure? Please. 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 Because we have so many people that hear something on the internet or hear something from somebody else and they don't look it up. According to what it is that we're seeing, that what you're saying is debated. I mean, I can even go to ChatGPT about this. Oh, the water. Let me see if the water finished going through. Nope, still some more. So listen, I don't know what to say. Let's move on, please. Let's move on. If you're going to state something, please be 100% positive or qualify your statement with "I'm not sure, I heard." But please just don't act as if you're a scholar when you're not. If you are not a scholar in Indo history, please, please, just stop it. It's like, come on. We got people trying to give whole lessons and lectures and seminars in the comments and they don't know what they're talking about, or they're not even sure. They're not qualifying their sources. Oh, come on. I am hearing that in the early days, Mahatma Gandhi, that he was racist. And then as he became more and more enlightened, he denounced his old ways. But yeah, it's like in this human life, in this human condition, we have arcs and we have layers, and we have to sometimes understand the opposite of a thing in order to be to choose differently than that. Prince is saying a debate means there are multiple perspectives. We're not having a debate. Give an argument then. Set it up as a debate, but we're not having a debate because we have not come into this agreeing on the debate topic. We don't have a debate moderator, and we don't have people that are saying that they are scholars or educated on the subject. You can't have a debate with somebody when I don't know nothing about Indian caste systems and you sitting up here acting like you teaching. What's going to happen is you're going to be muted from the public broadcast. That's what's going to happen. I have already stated, and I stated it very clearly, that if there's anything that you're saying that you're not 100% sure about, qualify your statement. Say, I think, I heard. Do not state it as if it is a fact. Goddess, I don't know what's going on. Trying to debate people and you ignorant on the damn topic yourself. I'm super ignorant on the topic and you damn ignorant too. How the hell we having a damn debate among blind leading blind, among ignorances? One person more ignorant than the other? You obviously seem to have heard something. I don't know. I can't have a debate about something that is not my area of expertise. The hell? I don't understand. Truly is saying that's why I love this channel, Healthy Debate. Child, we ain't even debating. This ain't even a debate. Pair Together is saying go join the debate club. Let me see if they have debate clubs. Toastmasters is a wonderful way to engage with other people that you want to give talks with. Let's see if they have independent debate clubs. Are there debate clubs adults can join? Let's see. Oh, here, Bumbaras. You onto something, Paired. You onto something. So it says, yes, adults can join a variety of debate clubs and organizations which range from formal competitive leagues to casual community groups. So if you go to the Professional Speech and Debate Association, PSDA, Open to Debate, formerly Intelligence Squared, or Senior Debate, Google this so that you can go and join an adult debate team. I actually joined an organization recently, a listening organization where we sit and listen to other people's point of view. We don't argue, we don't debate, we just listen. However, I'm glad we had this conversation. Personal says this debate culture is going to damage our society for a long time, I believe. But you know what? This is the thing. Healthy debate is good. It actually makes people better. And from these listening tables that I've been sitting down at, I have gotten better in formulating my own thoughts. So this thing, PSDA, the Professional Speech and Debate Association, I may look into joining this. Let me look them up right now. I'm going to Google them. Adult Debate Club, Professional Speech and Debate Association. Oh, and they got a black person right on the cover. So you know, okay. All right, join now, start debating. Weekly live practice sessions, Sundays, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. PST. All right. Adult only community. Oh shit, excuse my language. Well, maybe that's why people ain't joining. It is $9.50 for the year, $95 a month. Akira is saying, wasn't that what CK was doing, going to debate those college students? No, he was going to indoctrinate college students into a right-wing ideology. The man was obviously in love with Candace Owens, and listen, don't make me put my short up right now. I'll play the video because some of you ain't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? But go listen. Let me go pull it up right now. Let's get this party started. Let me go to my videos. and refresh. Okay, here. Candace Owens, Charlie Kirk. Let's. Oh, that thing got 11,000 views overnight. YouTube debates are cheaper. Child, listen, I might invest the $1,000 depending on how they do things, but I think it'll be a good idea to invest in our personal development. I might just do that. Honestly. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. My Hello? Testing. Testing, 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 testing. Okay, here we go.
Candace Owens just uploaded a memorial tribute video
Hold
of
on.
Charlie Kirk honoring
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We gonna get it together, y'all. Here.
Instagram. Like she put all of their pictures together in it. They had videos of them singing in the car, and I have a lot of thoughts about this. There's
Oh,
the obvious ones that. To be honest, that video genuinely got the closest to humanizing him for me. For a second, I was like, oh, but then I remembered who he
you know
is.
what? Let me
But
fast forward. Let me fast forward to the picture.
look at this. Look at that.
These people were obviously in love. They were obviously in love. Obvious. Listen. They were obviously in love. Obviously. Then he reads some text messages from them, and I had to clutch. Look at that face. Look, if you all ever want to clip out any of my expressions and use them as memes, by all means, go ahead, because I started doing that yesterday, because some things just they can only be expressed with a look on your face. Oh, my water should be done now. Okay. All right. So Charlie Kirk was preying on young people. First of all, a 31-year-old man with his ideas already formulated and his disingenuous debate style, right? Gosh, you know what? I did some more shorts I need to put up because my niece heard your video and had me share it with her. Child, listen. Prince, go watch the video. Yeah, I'm not going to play the whole short in this video. Go watch it. Go educate yourself. Go watch it. It's a 2.5 minute video. Click out of this one. Go watch the video. It's right on this same page. And then come back. You know what I'm going to do? Prince, you've become disruptive. I will no longer see your comments on this broadcast. You'll still be able to comment and other people will see them. I won't see them, and neither will anybody on the broadcast. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. It's taking up too much attention. It's like a problem child. All right. I saw something floating around on YT about Candace Owens morphing to Karen Owens. No, listen, Candace Owens is going in. You know what? When I wake up in the morning, we're gonna show Candace Owens is going ham right now. I'm gonna show you what I've seen. Like his wife is standing up there talking about, uh-huh, uh-huh. No, Candace is like getting in these powerful white men's asses. She's even challenging Benjamin Netanyahu. Yo, Candace is going ham right now. Look, those two were in love. Charlie Kirk, they listen from what it is that I'm hearing. Now, notice I'm not saying this is a fact. Notice I'm not 100% sure, so I'm saying this is what I'm hearing. I am hearing that Charlie Kirk's wife is 4 years older than him, and that the industry placed her beside him, that it was not a love marriage, that it was an arranged marriage, for because she was a beauty queen and all this other stuff, that they arranged this marriage for appearances. But behind the scenes, his Olivia Pope was Candace Owens. This is what I'm hearing. And I'm not positing this as if it is fact. This is the allegations that I'm hearing, right? She probably don't want to live no more. Listen, she's mourning right now. She's mourning. She's mourning. We're gonna go. We're gonna go into it a little bit later in the morning. But yes. So Charlie Kirk, there's some things about him that we don't know. So there are several different stages of grief. And so we can't judge how anybody else grieves. However, the wife did seem a bit stiff and practiced and scripted. It wasn't giving mourning widow. It wasn't giving weeping widow. It wasn't giving. It was giving Melanie. What was her last name? Fitzgerald? No. What was Fitz's last name? The president in Scandal. Fitzgerald Grant, was it? It's giving Melanie Grant. That's what it's giving. It's giving Melanie Grant. There's a lot of you that are up this early. Wow, there's 200 people on the Facebook. Oh my goodness. Listen. All right. So what else? What else do we have? I don't feel sleepy at all. I don't know how I'm going to get any more rest than the rest that I've gotten. I slept from 10 till 2 in the morning. 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. That's 4 hours of sleep. I need more rest than that. I have a lot of homework that I need to do. I have a big day ahead of me. I want to record 2 videos later in the morning, and I have to do my assignments for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And Peer Together is saying it was giving performative. Exactly. Somebody saying she looked like a mannequin. Why y'all gotta be that way? But the thinking emoji. I can see that. I can see that. Thank you. I have on a head wrap because my hair has grown out so much that the new growth is like, look at this. I have, I have over an inch of new growth, and I need to get my hair redone. And I was thinking about trying to get it done this weekend. Maybe I can get it done next weekend. Like call the lady and say, listen, I'm coming in. I need you to take out my braids and then come back the next day to put them back in. If I have some dance break at the end of this, that's only going to pump me up and even more. I just want to slide peacefully into sleep. That's what I want to do. I want you all to tell me a bedtime story. Do you all remember the old days of message boards? This is what I mean. I miss the 90s. Remember the old days of message boards where you would create a story? You would start the first line and then the next comment would be the next line. And then the comment after that would be the next line. We should do that right now. Let's do it. Let's make a bedtime story. Let's make a bedtime story. Okay, somebody give me a subject for a bedtime story. Give me the subject for a bedtime story. Somebody saying that's wonderful growth. The crazy part is that I like my hair short. I feel like a different person. Okay, when I was younger, yes, I'm still young. I'm still young. But when I was younger, I miss being, I miss really just really kind of coming into life, like before cynicism has taken me over, right? So, oh, let me put my head wrap back on. Yeah. All right. So let's give me a subject for a bedtime story. Akira is saying, yes, I remember this. Message boards used to be so dope back in the day. Social media is terrible. If you all want to know how I wrap my hair, I'm going to show you, right? I have a piece of fabric right now that is about a yard and a half, right? And I take this end and I fold a triangle in one of the corners. You see this? This is the corner right here. And then I just let a triangle fold down. This triangle is going to be the part that goes on my forehead. You see that? So I'm just going to turn it around. This triangle is going to go, see, there's the triangle. It's going to go into the back of my head. And then I'm going to come up around the front, right? I'm going to show you. So this is just this right here. I just come around the front, right? And then I just wrap around. So I used to like my wraps down low like that, but I like some of the hair showing now. So I just pull it up just a little bit and then I just go round and round. There's the bun up there. And then you see, you just go round and round. And then it's not even, but you get the idea. It's tilted to one side. You remember? You need to pick your afro, mister. All right. I don't want no scary story. Somebody talking about once upon a time on an eerie night. No. I want a peaceful bedtime story. Like, are you all horror fanfics? I don't know what's going on. Once upon a time, let's see. Once upon a time, there was a beauty queen who did a live video on YouTube while being stalked by an ugly but kind-hearted beast. Hail to the effing no. Hell no. Hell no. I don't want no parts of that story. Y'all are missing the assignment. You all are not on. I don't know what's going on with you all today. It's early. I'll give you all that. Let's say once upon a peaceful morn in a beautiful enchanted forest. Right? Okay. So that's the first sentence right there. Once upon a peaceful morn in a beautiful enchanted forest. There was a cozy couch. Okay. There was a cozy couch. So who comes upon the couch? What happens to the couch? Is it a magic couch? Does the does the couch fly? What's next in the story? Paired together song about sorry, Tonya, we are horror fans. I know, right? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. So weird is saying a warm autumn night. Okay. All right. There was a cozy couch and they were prepared in the forest. They were preparing for a warm autumn night. Okay. Okay. Butterfly got jokes. Okay. 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 Mm-hmm. All right. There was a beautiful what? There was a beautiful what? Unicorn? Okay. There was a beautiful unicorn. And what was the unicorn doing? Apparently, the unicorn has friends because they're preparing for a warm autumn night. What's going to happen that night? Here, let me help this person. All right. A goddess awoken to fruits falling from the sky. The leaves were just starting to fall down. The smell of warm herbal tea and cocoa was brewing in the air. Yes, I like this. I like this. This is good. This is good. Let's see. Let's see. What else do we have? Causing a joyful noise. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Truly Laces said, I love this channel. Oh, meanwhile, lightning bugs lit up the forest. I like it. I like it. I like it. So we have lightning bugs. We have fruits falling from the sky onto the autumn leaves. It sounds beautiful. It sounds beautiful with little lightning bugs. This sounds nice. This sounds nice. Yes. Yes. Herbal teas. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. What's the next part of the story? Come on. Okay. Okay. Tea, cocoa. Okay. Okay. So the unicorn is drinking the cocoa on that magic couch. This is definitely a fantasy. The night was calm and still. Okay. So the fruits have stopped falling then. How funny. All right. I think I'm going to go and try to lay down. The unicorn is dancing to the sounds of babbling brooks. So is the unicorn standing on back legs? Is this like an anatomically correct horse-like unicorn, or is it like a cartoon type unicorn? There's a bath in the forest. Maybe a brook. How funny. How funny. How funny. How funny. Okay. I think I'm gonna go and lay down now. Oh, follow the stars to the moon. How beautiful. The lovely unicorn saw the moon was bright and inviting and decided to follow the stars to the moon. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. So the unicorn is just floating up to the moon. This is nice. This is nice. See? Much better. Much better. Much better. Much better. Much better. Someone is getting the coffee started, and I am getting ready to get in bed and try to get a little bit of sleep left. Okay. All right. I'll see you all in a, hopefully later in the morning, we'll get a video done today. Oh, 2 videos I want to do today. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Yeah, good evening to you all. Oh, is there a self-love lesson from today? My self love lesson is just in finding community. Here we go. Listen, let's get this party started. Come on in with your next account, please, so that you can get that account blocked tonight as well. Come back in with your next account and let's get them all blocked tonight. Let's get them all down pat. Each and every one of them. Come on back in. Come on back in now with the rest of your accounts and let's just get them taken care of right now so that way we don't have to worry about it no more in the future. Or you can get the mental health help that you need and figure out ways to make your life so full and enriched that you don't have to troll on the internet. Because if you look at where the tide is turning in this country, you are going to want to get your mental health in order. It's as simple as that. Marisol is saying good vibes attracts good vibes. Unfortunately, sometimes good vibes attract bad vibes that want to feed on those good vibes. It's unfortunate. There are vampires out there. You know? So nonetheless, I'm going to think about the unicorn, the light bugs, the stars, the moon, the herbal teas wafting in the air, a forest in the autumn with leaves on the ground. That's what I'm going to think about. And I'm going to work on getting my rest. And please, while we're still on here, before we leave, go ahead and come back with your next account and comment so that we can get that account taken care of too. All right. So, all right. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. So funny. Oh, we didn't play any music this broadcast. Well, anyway, my self love lesson is about finding.